We are right outside of Sequoia National Park. We're staying at the Sequoia RV Ranch, which is about, 9 miles outside of the visitor center. We just got here today. They have a swimming hole in one of the 3 rivers that makes up 3 Rivers, the city. And there's a swimming hole part of it that actually gets pretty deep. And then there's some like river rocks that you can walk around in, and there's a little fish in there, and it's really cute. And you have that wonderful sound of the water rushing over the rocks, which is just really nice. But we're just right up from the RV. It's really nice. We're going to go tomorrow into the park and stop by the visitor center, get our junior ranger stuff for Sequoia National Park and Kings Canyon National Park. There's 2 national parks that back up to each other here, and their junior ranger is done together. Mount Whitney is also here, which is the largest mountain in the contiguous 48 states. It is 14,500 feet. We're going to go and see General Sherman and drive through a tunnel made from a fallen sequoia tree back in the 30s, and just kind of get some info from the rangers tomorrow about some good hikes to do with the kids and possibly with Vector. We love taking him on hikes with us, but we don't ever want to break the rules and bring him on places he's not supposed to go. So there are waterfalls here. We might see if we can get in to see maybe one of them if there's not too much of a hike to them, just because carrying Ben gets a little old. He's not the best hiker yet at 2, so well, we'll see. If we only have 3 days or 3 nights here because we're getting close to Memorial Day, and I made the reservations I think a month and a half ago maybe, so I keep asking if they have extra days because we don't have a place to stay for the next couple of days after this. We're just going to kind of wing it in Fresno, so we'll see what happens. Come along.
That is not an idyllic river burbling through the woods. I don't know what it is. It's just beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful. We haven't even made it into the park yet. Hey guys, Brian here from 5 Go, checking in from Sequoia National Park. We stopped at one of the first little turnoffs here, which is on the Kiowa River, I believe. And this is a gorgeous little stop. There's big falls down here, which I'll show you in just a second. There's more falls up this way. We've been seeing falls the entire way down. So we haven't even gotten up to the big trees yet, and this is already an absolutely gorgeous park. So if the drive keeps going like this and it keeps getting prettier and prettier, then I'm gonna be a happy camper. It's amazing here.
That is so cool.
Big one coming out your window. It looks like it had a face.
All right, we are up into the park now, like for real. We had to stop at a construction site. They're rebuilding, like almost looked like a mile-long stretch of retaining wall. It's quite an undertaking. So they had one lane closed, and every 30 minutes, oh, Ben's climbing. Every 30 minutes or so, they would let everyone on the downside go up, and then they'd alternate and have the upside come down. So we had to sit there and look. We had quite a nice view, which you'll see. And we got to talk to a really nice road worker. His name was James. So now we're up here at the Giant Forest Museum. We parked at the campground here. Come on, buddy. So we're at the Giant Forest Museum. We parked up at the parking lot up here, and we're going to walk down to the museum, check it out. And we're just now getting really our first look at some of these just like crazy big trees. Like it's really, like there aren't words for how big some of these trees are. This beast behind me is called Sentinel Tree. They have a ruler on the ground here that is the same length as the tree is tall. I'm gonna have Tara run from the, wait. I'm gonna have Tara run from here to the end, and I'm gonna time her, and we'll see how long it would take her to run up Sentinel Tree. So here we go.
You ready?
All right, on three. One,
For those people to go.
2, 3, go.
So that's this one, Sentinel. 257 feet. It just keeps going.
All right, we are up at the General Sherman Tree parking lot now. Ben fell asleep in the car, which is a good thing. So Aaron is hanging out with him while I take the girls out here to see the tree. The Sherman Tree is the largest living organism in the entire world. It's not the tallest tree, that's the Hyperion further up the coast on California, but it is the largest by volume. I think it weighs like 2.6 million pounds. It's pretty crazy. So let's go down and check it out. We forgot to bring jackets. We're not very smart. It was 80 degrees in the campground. It's 58 up here because we came up 5,000 feet. So it's a lot cooler up here. So plan accordingly. So there's a tree down here that you can walk inside of. The girls are really excited to see it.
Yeah. It's very shiny.
about 12 years ago, I think, a branch fell off of this tree about halfway up. The branch was bigger than most actual trees, and it destroyed the fence, destroyed the concrete, and it was so large they just left it here. So the girls are climbing up on it right now. Just crosses right over the path. They just left it where it fell. I guess Ben woke up because we ran into Ben and Aaron about halfway back up this trail. Aaron's gonna take Ben, and Tara wanted to go back down. They're gonna go down and see the tree. I'm gonna drive down to the handicap lot and pick them up. We're right at halfway. And now I've got Brooke on my back because Aaron brought the freeloader with her. So this will be fun. Okay. We made it all the way back to the top by the truck here. That is really steep. This guy's driving really fast. Carrying Brooke. Glad I only had to do it halfway, but there's a lot of steps on that second half. It's kind of weird. The steps are a lot harder than just that steady grade walking up. Because that steady grade, you can kind of hold a pace, right? But when you get to the steps, it's like chunks of altitude. It's pretty rough.
Say bye-bye, Sequoias.
Bye-bye.